we get into this next song. Just so my nerves be. Before we go, run summers were you. Hey, brother. I want to publicly, I haven't been able to touch every single person that has either messaged me on Facebook, by messenger, that has text, whatever method, third-party messaging, whatever means you have sent love. Thank you. Your prayers are still needed, and your prayers are definitely felt. Is this seat hard to sit in? Absolutely. However, I have no sad story to tell. My husband was amazing. He was absolutely amazing. And he leaves me with no scandal.
Hey, that's good. Help the people.
I can say that proudly. He was faithful. He was faithful to me. And I realize in this moment, I am only standing here, definitely by the grace of God, and because of what he instilled in me. Kevin loved people.
Yeah.
And looking around this room, it is overwhelming. However, I know that for the capacity of the man that my husband was, he was man enough, he was humble enough, he loved hard enough to share a piece of himself with each person standing in this room. Be it that he touched you by his music, be it that he touched you via being a mentor, be it that he touched you just in passing, you come to a concert, taking a picture and saying hello. I realized what his purpose was. He knew what his purpose was. Kevin always wanted to impact people. He didn't want to be an artist. He just wanted to be Kevin. That's why you never hear him say, he says, I don't have fans, I have family. So what I want to say in this moment is, you are definitely, if I never knew I had family before, I know now. I am grateful. I am thankful. Now let me go ahead to those of you that have questions.
Well. Help the people. Help the people. That's what you do, man. Set the record straight.
To those of you that have questions or if the movement is going to stop, let me serve you notice. This train doesn't stop.
I love it.
To those of you that are already calling inquiry, shame on you.
Oh my God.
I will fulfill and continue the legacy that I have been.
And there it is.
I'm kind of scared to say that at first. But I realized my calling. I realized my purpose. And I realized that being that I had to share my husband with the world, that he couldn't. A lot of times as wives, we choose to take, if you're a good wife, you choose to take a back seat and you're gonna push. You're gonna push the man of God.
She said if you're a good wife, y'all missed that.
If you believe in it, and I believed in this vision. But now I realize, I know and I've accepted through wisdom, through conversations, that God has another plan. And although his physical shell is not here, that he has given me permission to fly.
I I love it.
And he has given me permission to spread my wings. And he is going to push me to push this movement forward. So to those of you that are wondering what's going to happen, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep moving in integrity. We're going to keep moving, okay? So I don't want y'all to worry about that, all right? But to those of you, fans, family, friends, I cannot thank you enough. And I'll say this and I'll leave this here. Kevin and I struggled a lot with, when you're a giver, when you give genuinely from your heart, and you keep giving, you keep giving, you keep giving, it's hard to receive. When you've been burned, it's hard to receive. Can I be honest? And I thank God for my mom. And I thank God for my sister-in-law, Miss Colbert. And I thank God for my best friend. I thank God for my son. Because I've had to learn some tough life lessons this week. I thank God for John, Greg, Mark. I've had to learn some tough lessons even in this week. And what I've learned is when people are trying to be a blessing to you, you let them do such. And if their motives are not pure, they have to answer for that. I only wish that Kevin could be physically here. I know he's here, but physically here to see the magnitude of the lives that he touched. However, I know his spirit is here. But one thing my husband promised me, he promised me, he said, if you roll with me, he said, my name got my daddy's blood on it. That ain't your name, that's my name. And if you know Kevin, you know he will always walk around saying, I'm the gift, I'm the gift, I am the gift. Celebrate me, I am the gift. We were like, Kevin, you really? And he's like, you keep rolling with me, he said, you're gonna be, I will ensure you are gonna be taken care of for the rest of your life. And in this moment and over this past week, he has fulfilled that and more. So I don't worry about anything. I started to, but I'm no longer worried about what's gonna happen to me. I know I'm gonna be all right. To everyone that has called Kevin his brother, I thank you for stepping up in the capacity of a brother. Yeah. And you know where that stands. I didn't stand here to take all this time, but I wanted you, I know some of you physically had to put your eyes on me and hear me to know that I am okay. I'm not okay, but I'm okay. We wrote an amazing love story. We wrote an amazing story. 27 years of friendship, 15 years of marriage, and I would do it all over again. So I say this to you, don't leave us, we're still rocking. Lemonhead Nation is in full effect. Okay? What we got? You wanna go to order, Lord? All right. How many of you know we do need the order?